She left Hollywood because she hates being the center of attention. Now, Claudia Schiffer, she was one of the highest paid models back in the 90s, and she actually stepped into acting, but she decided to leave Hollywood. It shocks me how one of the highest paid supermodels can be so shy. Let's talk about it. So Claudia Schiffer was like the Barbie in the 90s. She looked beautiful. She was a Chanel muse. She modeled for every single designer you can imagine, the most prestigious designer. She did a ton of campaigns, a ton of magazine covers. So first she had these like cameos and she was like a guest star. So she did Richie Rich. She also did Zoolander. She did Love Actually. She did Life Without a D. And she said she wanted to start with very small roles. And she said how Hollywood only saw her as the beautiful German model. They never gave her any complicated role. A lot of supermodels have stepped into Hollywood and acting and they've been successful. So what happened with Claudia? Well, she hated being the center of attention. When she started modeling, she wouldn't speak on set. And when someone would talk to her, she would go bright red. She hated being the center of attention and spent shoots praying she wasn't the one in front of the camera. She did not like it. And if you are gonna do a movie, you need to do press scenes, carry on scenes, you need to do interviews. You have to talk, you have to be exposed. And she just considers herself a very private, reserved person, and she doesn't like oversharing. And what did the people think of her? Well, she got mixed reviews when she did Richie Rich, and then her smaller roles that she had, people didn't really care. And then her best performance was in Love Actually, where she barely speaks. So then she got married in 2002 to director, producer Matthew, I'm probably pronouncing this right, Ve, Ve, you know what, whatever. He's British and he's done X-Men, First Class, Kingsman. They had 3 children together and she chose to live in the UK. And she said, I used to travel all over the world, work nonstop, but after I met my husband, I was like, this is what's important. And now that she's married, she's actually been an executive producer of a bunch of her husband's films.